So welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are going to be taking a look at REEF Finance. Now, if you're new around here, definitely leave a like, subscribe. Today I wanted to talk about REEF because they're a coin that personally I've been in before, made profit, sold them, moved on, but they're a coin that I've always liked what they're doing. And whenever I like what a coin is doing, I kind of always think about getting back into the coin, and I like monitoring the price. So today we're going to be taking a look at what is going to send REEF coin price to the moon, upwards massively, what could send it down, what recent developments have there been, and is its current market cap, does that show this kind of under or overvalued? Is it just, what's the hype, what's the news, and so on. Now, I am no financial advisor, so anything I say should not be taken as grounds to invest. REEF Finance, it pretty much does what it says right here. It tries to make decentralized finance easy, so it hopes to kind of allow access to DeFi for everybody. So for example, one of their recent things was, let's say you wanted to start up a business, right? This business could be selling water bottles, but to sell all this stuff, you basically need to raise capital, and so you can buy water, so you can buy a place to store it. And by raising capital, you normally go through like a middleman. You give them a pitch, they raise the money, they give you some of it, and they take a commission or whatever. One of the avenues they're trying to make DeFi more easy is that, imagine if you could raise capital strictly through REEF Finance without a middleman, allowing there to be no commission, allowing you to get capital money directly from other people. So that was a way that they're trying to, recently, an example I can think of off the top of my head, that they're kind of bridging the gap between decentralized finance and finance. We can see here that they've got DeFi liquidity across blockchains. So they also try and aggregate and consolidate all the liquidity in different markets and from different areas into one kind of pool. So you can see here that the REEF chain as well, a recent development, it is fast, scalable, and has low transaction costs. Obviously that kind of is aimed at Ethereum being, for transaction costs, not as efficient as it could be. Low transaction costs here are good. So yeah, we're going to talk about the price in just a second, but we can see here that essentially REEF, its aim is to aid mainstream adoption of crypto and decentralized finance applications and so on. And I truly believe in decentralized finance. I feel like as soon as you can cut out the middleman and there's that security around what's going on, it's going to be a very interesting concept going forward in terms of what are others outside the crypto and DeFi space going to do. Are they going to get involved in it? Because the DeFi ecosystem and the ideas and the potential is crazy. So yeah, as you can see, DeFi revolution. But let's take a look at the price. So we now know that what the space REEF are kind of involved in, some of their examples, and pretty much if you used to look at REEF, it says DeFi platform built on Polkadot, not Ethereum, and so on. So what is going to send REEF to the moon? Now, I think straight away, one huge thing that's going to send it to the moon is just general adoption of the REEF ecosystem. So for example, REEF right here, you start using their mainnet, you start using their REEF Finance app and so on. And as soon as you start using their mainnet to trade, to get loans, because you can, get loans on there. As soon as you start using all of that stuff, then the demand for REEF coin is going to increase. And if the demand for REEF coin increases, assuming supply stays the same, then essentially the price will go up. So general use and adoption of REEF and decentralized finance in crypto is really going to help REEF gain price in the future and increase in value. So currently there's 12.67 billion REEF in circulation out of 20 billion total. Now that's 63%. So their market cap is 277 million, and their fully diluted market cap is 430 million. I like to see the market cap a tiny bit closer, maybe 75% circulating supply, just purely because, my personal opinion, less coins are likely to come in supply in the future, and that essentially means that if demand increases, then price is more likely to increase because there's less supply of the coins in less supply of coins available to come in. But their trading volume is down 9% to 71 million. It's quite a high trading volume. Buy and sales are going to be happening quickly. So really, what is happening with the price over the last 7 days? You can see REEF has gone from highs of 0.028 down to lows of 0.01985. So it's been a very volatile week for crypto. Obviously there's been a few Bitcoin dumps, but it's recently moved back up. But yeah, and then in the last month we can see again a similar pattern, a downtrend with the occasional spike up. This was when they released their new product, but the downtrend is really quite harsh and it is very volatile. And at this point, I want to say a huge thank you to Exmo for sponsoring today's video. Exmo is a cryptocurrency exchange that operates worldwide with over 1.8 million users. It's been operating since 2014 and it has a strong focus on security, hence why it's partnered with Ledger Vault to beef up that security. Daily volumes on the site are massive, as you can see here for the Bitcoin USD trading pair. There's over 20,000 active traders most of the time, and the order book is constantly moving, meaning that buy and sells are happening very quickly, and you can place limit orders, stop orders, market orders, and so on. When you're trading cryptocurrency, it's always good to use a few different brokers just so you can see if you're getting the best price. It's always good as well because if you diversify the brokers, just like when you diversify assets, there's lower risk that one of the brokers will go bankrupt and you'll lose all of your money. So diversifying and placing your eggs in different baskets is a really good thing to do if you're looking to diversify away from dodgy broker risk. The native Exmo token itself has gone absolutely parabolic over the last few months, and since the start of 2021 we can see here that it's done over 2,500%. So if you wanted to join the Exmo broker service, you could use my link in the description down below, where you can get $100 of premium cashback, allowing you to save 116% on trading commission, so you can trade for free. So thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Let's jump back into looking at REEF. If you're looking to do some technical analysis, I really feel like at the moment, obviously you've got falling wedges, you've got all this bounce back and resistance levels, but the markets are so volatile that it is so hard to tell from a graphical and historical analysis what is going to happen in terms of the price, because we've seen a resistance level supposedly be here, and we've seen, cryptos fall way down past our resistance levels. And obviously I think right now fundamental analysis is so much better to look at if you should invest, i.e. do you like the product that REEF are offering? Is the product and service they're offering good? Is the DeFi space going to grow in the future? Is it currently over or undervalued? Now you look at a market cap of 277 million. I don't know too much about the financials or the usage of REEF coin, but it'd be very interesting to see how much revenue, how many good partners they've got coming in to justify that market cap. And in terms of news surrounding the REEF coin, if we give this a little refresh, we should hopefully see some news. Or if not, their Twitter. We can see on their Twitter they've got a lot of followers. There's a lot of hype surrounding REEF coin. 176k followers is crazy. They're talking about their recent REEF chain mainnet Canary Vision, where they've been working hard to improve and make the mainnet more efficient. And then they're talking about their 20 million grant fund for developers to help work on the REEF's ecosystem and to help develop it. Their May highlights include new partnerships with Polkadot, Polkalocker, Enterrealm, DeFi, Benchmark, Lendfi, and so on. So obviously these partners are good. You always want to see more and more partners coming in. So it is a very good thing that they're continuing to build partners even in a time of downturn. So the team are very active. But obviously the coins have only been around since 2020, and as soon as it came in at the start of the bull run, massively shot up, and now it's slowly going down. So the big thing that scares me about REEF long term is that it's entered during the bull run when everything is heavily inflated often, judging from history. So that's a very big thing to think about. I feel like obviously REEF's got a lot of competition from the likes of ORN and other trading, liquidity aggregators. ORN's a dedicated platform to trading, and it's got a lot more use, I believe, than the likes of REEF and so on. So it's got a lot of competition. Obviously, if people use ORN instead of REEF and decide to use other dedicated apps to raise capital and to lend and buy and sell and so on, then REEF could end up in a bit of trouble. But I feel like they're really trying to take this DeFi thing seriously, and move it forward. So it's going to be very interesting. There's a few things to think about there. So let me know what you think of REEF down in the comments below. Catch you again soon.